Hey amigos, I know I haven't done a video in a little bit. I've been actually working on Adobe Photoshop, trying to learn how to edit videos, make them better for you guys. Thinking about really pushing to get to the 1,000 subscriber mark next month. Anyway, got a new deck for you today. It says new deck. What is it? Skeleton Tribal. So for our skeletons, we got the persistent specimen replacing. It's basically a blood money deck, but it's replacing the shambling gas with persistent skeleton. We've also got death priest of Merkel, the skeleton lord, if you will, and we got skeletal swarming, 4 of them. Got the Ezekiel's chariot, which can copy the skeleton tokens, making them even bigger when they attack, and classically copying the Ren token, Lolth, or Sorin tokens. Removal, we got Binding of the Old Gods, Meat Hook Massacre, and Blood on the Snow. Note, when attacking with a bunch of Death Touch skeletons, the opponent does not like blocking. For the, we got the Deadly Disputes, the Eye Twitch, and it's a very simple deck. Very, very simple, but I think it'll work. I don't think it's that big of a step down from the traditional Blood Money deck. Got the sideboard if you want to see it. That's that. Alright, let's get into the gameplay. Demonomicon. This must be a alchemy card they're talking about there. That cast. Woo woo. Great start. First, Eye Twitch Dispute. Couldn't ask for more. Turn 3, Chariot. Ballin'. Opponent groans as I play Snowland and Eye Twitch. Good thing they mulliganed. Okie dokie. Let's not give away the green yet. Let's hope their next land is not an island. It's not. Green, white. Oh, please play a removal on that. That's crazy. That's the craziest play I've ever seen. You know what's crazy is I think this does artifacts too. No, it doesn't. Good. Thank God. That's Touch the Spirit Realm. It's early game. Let's grab Prophecy. Alright. Could play the Chariot, but that gets us to swarming 2 turns later. I think we go intro here. Play Skeleton. Wow. Yeah, let's just keep playing swarmings. Alright, so we could be playing against that, that's an idea too. Let's get aggressive. Let's get real aggressive here. We got the Blood on the Snow 2 turns from now, most likely. Definitely if we play the Binding next turn. Vorinclex. I already like this player. I like this player a lot. Now hopefully the exile they have is enchantment form. Not quite. We will Binding that though. binding. Play the twitch. That's big. They're going to be huge next turn. That's a good play by the opponent. Maybe I should have saved the binding. They might have removal and enchantment form coming out. No, but not bad. Good for them. This thing can't block yet, which is nice for us. This thing doesn't want to block. Is there anything I absolutely want next turn? Not quite. I actually think I'm just going to Blood on the Snow, get rid of especially this guy right here. Ooh. That is a pretty meat hook. Let's attack first. None of these creatures want to block. It's trample, buddy. They know the removal's coming, so I guess smart on them. Well, in that case, they knew the removal's coming. Let's give them the business. Got lethal on board. Alright, touch the Spirit Realm, gets rid of one. This thing can block, but we have Death Touch, so they're going to trample over for 4. We play this, and it's a game. Yeah, they already know. They want no part of that. Honestly, I think the Shambling Gas would be better than the Lord. But I really wanted to go Skeletal Tribal, so we're going to keep the Lord for now. But maybe having 8 skeletons is enough. What do you guys think? Well, that's fun. Let's see if they have Deadly Dispute, because if they don't block, they do not have it. Alright, they have it. Pretty irresponsible of me now that I think about it. I'm going to have to discard. Boy, I get excited there. I'll discard a land, it'll be fun. Discard the non-snow land. We got Sorin next turn. If they don't play a creature, even better. Oh yeah. We'll get that land. We'll start drawing since they don't have creatures yet. Get the card advantage back that I discarded last turn. Sure.
Vampire no shoot. Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
Alright, we'll have to get that back. It's good I didn't play the Effectively, we have 7. Let's play the hive. And get out the meat hook for 0. Cool.
My children drench their hands. A gift in exchange.
We get
for
Soren back next turn, maybe, depending on how this goes. But for now, let's kill that wolf.
a setback. Nothing more.
It's a good card. Second meat hook will gain most of that life back. And we're obviously going to play it now. We could play it for 1 and intro. Let's just play it for 2. We'd also have to hit a land with the prophecy. See you later, Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Yeah, 2 greens is enough for now. I'm gonna smack us here for 3. Draw them a card. Kinda wanna land so I can dispute the token if they kill it. Oh, that's a pretty good play right there. 3 cards. Well, they're playing black, but Invoke Despair would get rid of that. Let's plus here. What do we got? Anything worth grabbing? The Soren, maybe? If we can keep the board clear and ultimate, that'd be neat. They're likely to attack it down. Oh, you son of a...
I'm hungry. My power is for annihilation.
See what we draw with intro first, then probably Eye Twitch and Dispute. Don't hate it. I'll like it in the future. I think, well, since I'm going to be disputing anyway, who cares, right? It's quite the grind fest. Macadoozy. Really? And we have to discard something too, unfortunately. And we will probably want to discard the environmental sciences, which we will, as well as We'll get you back, buddy. We'll get you back, buddy. After the sword. If we weren't so close to dead, we could go double swarming here. But I think blood on the snow and chariot's fine. We can also copy the vampire token next turn if they don't kill it. Good for them.
Do what we will slay.
We're low on life, so we're not plussing right now. We want to gain the life back first.
You fight for me.
Now if we do draw land, double swarming. That starts a real clock. See if they have their own blood on the snow coming out. Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
I will cull the weak.
I think we're definitely going to meat hook for one and then attack the Loth. Or, like I was talking, double swarming. A lot of pressure. We could play one swarming, that's fine. Music's officially gone. Notice when I watch CGB's videos, it happens to him a million times. It happens to me every day, all the time. So. I could get them to double block, which would copy this.
My power is for annihilation.
But, let's see what we draw first. I don't want to get rid of Chariot unless I got something cool coming, which I don't. Let's just gain the life.
Innistrad is free.
Now Invoke Despair will not kill my skeletal swarming unless I choose to.
Squirm in my web.
Takanuma. Well, there's an Onyx. That's less than ideal with Plum for Forbidden. Plum the Forbidden. Is this a Hot for Teacher deck? Is that what I'm playing against right now? I think I'm playing against Hot for Teacher. Plum the Forbidden for 8 or 10 because of the original. Yep, we need blood on the snow real bad. Yeah, we're definitely chumperinoing. 1 and 2. We need the blood on the snow in the worst way for Planeswalker.
In exchange for loyalty.
Come on, there's got to be something useful.
Well, that's not it. Sure. if I play this and swarming and copy it with the chariot, how big are these bad boys gonna be? Pretty big. If they don't ever move, I'm killing one of these. Fine. Maybe not the best choice. This is the one card that can just straight kill us, so... And... we'll keep the blocker back. We'll just get rid of Onyx. Hopefully they forgot about Trample. Still gonna deal at 9. That's just a waste of a block unless you're gonna board wipe. Yep. See you later, alligator. Alright. Hopefully the Soren stays alive. Doubtful they want to attack. They gotta wipe the board. That's 44 damage. So they are wiping the board, right? So if they're wiping the board, we kill that just in case they don't. Take 8. Now they're gonna plumb, right? Plumb to find the... Okay. Maybe they don't have the board wipe. I mean, they have at least 8 of them. Typical build. Right? Yeah, they got one. Of course they got one. Alright, we get a very large board though, and they got a very large loaf. What do we want? We want to get rid of their meat hook for sure. But do we also want to do something else? We'll just get mascots. Could have waited till end step. I actually thought it was. Oh well. Come on, card draw spell. Not quite at. They got no cards. To be honest, this was really the only pick we had because we don't want to die to whatever they play. There we go. Couple of big boys. They needed to draw into it in the next 2 turns. It's okay, they got at least 4 looks at it. If they play that, that means they don't have it right now. searching for it. Six, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They have lethal. Not that I can't block it, but they have it. Yeah, anything I block with will kill it. So why sacrifice a creature? Another swarming would be nice. Would be really nice. A skeleton of some sort would be nice. Or the skeleton lord. That's not quite it. I think we go all out. Hold anything back? No, because they have to chump. There's too much damage. There's 15 trample coming at him. There's 11 trample coming at him. 10, 9, 8, 7 trample coming at him. No, they're done. That's game. Unless they got some magical spell in their hand. That's pretty awesome. Nope. Good mirror match. That's a great equalizer right here. Okay, amigos, it's not the end of the video, but I did make one change. Just to make the deck better, it's a little less tribal. I took out the Skeleton Lord. Listen, we already got a million skeletons right here and right here. We don't need any more. We don't need lords. The swarming itself is a lord, so that is the change I made. Saltai's life. Saltail's life. Okay, whatever. It's a hand. 1, 2, and 3. Wow. Matchmaker really loves the mirror. Whoop. Cool thing about this guy is no one wants to remove it because they know it's just going to come back. Plus it's garbage anyway. What's the point? Ooh. Alright, we're going to chump block. Well, they're not going to attack with that anyway. It doesn't really matter. They ramp, we ramp. Never ramped into something more boring. Almost exactly the same cards I already had. No reason to play the binding, they just... Or is there? Is it better just to ramp here? Because they're going to ramp. Or to hold on to our cards. We're going to hold on to our cards. We can dispute the treasure. Get another one. Then play swarming next turn, possibly. We can bring back the specimen. Dispute that. Lots of options. Yeah, let's keep our treasure. we just swarming? 'Cause they probably have a binding too. No. No need. Do they not have green there? One, oh, summoning sickness. I should have killed it. Wow, complete whip. Good cards too. We're ahead. 2 Invoke Despairs down. Does that mean we start swarming? We start swarming. That's fine. We've got so many disputes, we'll just draw another one. Ooh, meat hook. That's cute. Gives them a lot of cards though. I think to keep ahead in the mana race, go here, go here, yep, that worked. We don't have instant speed removal, but we can massacre it next turn, and that means they can't return stuff from their graveyard. It's gonna be a good meat hook turn. Ooh, Renin 7. They get a lot of value, but they lose their Shigeki, which is my main concern. I think I'm gonna go Chariot into Ren. Not anymore. Question is, do I go for the land here? No.
Not underestimate the forest. From root to canopy.
Start
the
clocking
trees
them.
are mighty.
We're 3 lands ahead. That's pretty good. Opponent probably couldn't have drawn better than that. They're gonna containment breach up. So we're just gonna bring back the red. Beat that if you can.
Made manifest.
Get their own blood on the snow. That's pretty good. So is that. Should have done this first. It's okay.
How brave.
They can invoke. If they try to invoke, we bring back the persistent specimen. We might as well play this too. And chariot. Go play swarming. Only have to discard that. They lose if they invoke though, so they're not going to. So does that mean we get this taken anyway? No. We'll bring back 2 of these baddies if we have to. This thing crushes other blood money decks. I forget to reset to fix the sound. It's okay. It's a lot of damage, buddy. A lot of damage. Well, let's do the post-game analysis. What do I think about this deck? What I think about this deck is that I played 3 out of 5 games against Mono Black Blood on the Snow. And this card right here really pushes you over the top. I know there's some changes in the deck. I took out the Skeleton Lord, put in 2 Invokes. I also added Fields of Ruin, a Woodland Chasm, Lair, and Hive. I just forgot them in the initial build. No big deal. Still were able to win. And I think you can win with this deck too. Fun little combo. You get out the Skeletal Swarming. Oops. Use the Chariot, copy as you're attacking. It makes all your skeletons that are attacking bigger. I tried to do it one game, but the guy destroyed my Chariot. I still won, but it doesn't matter. Good card. Better than I thought. Getting extra value. Is it better than a Shambling Ghast? Not in a typical Blood Money deck, but when you're playing with the Swarming, yes. This card is key. And the Eye Twitch was great. The Learn board really helped us out. No instant speed removal. Didn't hurt us. Didn't play any Boros. I think that would have been a good matchup. This thing can just constantly block. Blood Money always does good against the Boros decks. But yeah, I don't think any changes need to be made. Went 3-2, 60%. The games are really long with this deck, but I imagine it'll have about a 60% win rate if you just keep playing with it. Not much else really to do with the deck beyond what's here. Lots of synergistic combos. Planeswalkers were great. Maybe you want to throw in another Planeswalker. Up to you. You know, a second copy of Loth or Sorin. But yeah, hope you guys liked it. Adios amigos, and I'm learning about what you guys like to watch, and this might not be one of the more watched videos, but I got a lot of stuff coming up you guys should be excited for. Alrighty.